I decided earlier today to go to what was then my favorite flea market, which became my second favorite flea market, and since my favorite flea market closed down, it may as well go back to being my favorite. I don't know. But, whatever. First, what you see here is an old Westclox school wall clock, model 26135, probably from the late 60s, early 70s, as opposed to what the font looks like. I don't know. Jackass the Movie 2.5, I mean, why the heck not? I mean, both the movie and the clock I got at what was then my favorite flea market, second favorite, now favorite again, whatever. But then I decided to hit the outdoor flea market, and I must say, the streak is over. That's right, gang. The streak is over. Alright, here it is out of the truck, the before restoration thing. I can already tell the blade is going to need to be worked on, but the price I paid, it wasn't bad, $8. But there's an interesting story behind this. I mean, I decided to check out the outdoor flea market, which has been a bust for me for the last 2 years or so, as in not finding anything. No fans, no wolf stuff, nothing. And then I walked past this booth and I saw it, and the grill was a little off-center. Not off-center, just off, because it's missing a bolt, which you can probably see. Yeah, right there. But then it's like I looked at it, I walked away thinking, the guy's probably going to ask too much. And I was walking back to the truck and thinking, you know what? I might just make a deal with him. So I walked back, looked at it again, picked it up, observed it even more, talked to the guy and asked how much. He said $8. And it's like, sold. I mean, he said it works, and it's hard to find little fans like this anymore, and it's like, I guess I have to agree with you. So I paid him the $8 and was walking back to the truck with this, with a Pepsi in hand. And people were like commenting at me on the way back, and it's like, hey, oh my god, that's a cool fan. It's like, those things last forever. So yeah, these will last forever. But I'm sure those who were commenting about it were probably hipster types that are like, want to paint this like a gaudy purple, pink, whatever. I mean, me, I'll just clean it up and maybe repaint it a little bit. I don't know. But before I forget, here's the model number. Model 135.80030. Sears Roebuck & Company, 120 volts, 60 cycles, 4500 amp, AC only. I have another mini Sears Kenmore like this, except it's got the plastic blade. And that one was an eBay find. That I kind of jury-rigged and put a switch on it. This one, just plug it in and go. Which will do that shortly. Okay, just a quick recap if you forgot what I said already. The guy said this thing worked, but I like to see for myself, so here we go! Okay. Yeah. It works, but I'm probably going to need to take it apart and see what we got, so let's do that right now. Okay, got the grill off. I mean, it's a challenge, but got that off. Now the fun part, trying to get this screw off without, okay, screw is off. Try and get that. Set that down. And the grill and the blade is off. Yay! So, let's see if I can get this fixed. But first, let's try and clean this up. I mean, look at that. Nasty. Nasty. And not full of product placement. I got the Grease Lightning, so, and one of my old shirts that I destroyed during one of my drunken rages, which you saw in the last video, so, sort of, not that same one, but I do have my drunken rages, sort of. So, I'm going to squirt the Grease Lightning. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Kind of wet it a little bit. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Almost. Ooh, look. Like I said, it's magic. Oh, it's magic. Ew. I'm gross, I know, but hey, this is for, hey, I'm gonna get this fan right. And then probably sell it on eBay for like $800 because it's so rare and old. Shut the fuck up, okay? It's not gonna work that way. It just won't. So yeah, I'll clean this up a little bit more and then I'll be back in a moment. Figured since I have the stuff out, let's see if I can get this back of the blade cleaned up. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the white says it's turning brown, so like I said, gross, but it's also magic. Oh, it's magic! Or something of that nature. I don't know. But yeah. Wipe this down and I'll be back in another minute. Okay. Not exactly a mirror-like finish like what Spat Spare does with his blades, but it'll work. But like I said, I'm probably not going to keep this blade set because it's probably been bent so many times. There's a tear right there and right there. And I think I showed that. Either way, point is, this has been bent so many times, it's not funny. So, it works fine, but I may just replace the blade, or I may just say screw it and, I don't know, I'll figure something with it. But, I'll just end up cleaning this up, and we'll go from there. Including right here. So, yeah. Alright, check this out. I'm trying to undo this little wing nut right here, but it's all grimy and dirty and stuff. So this is going to be a challenge, and it's going to take longer than what I thought. So I'm probably going to get a bigger screwdriver. But before I do that, I mean, look, I'm turning the wing nut right here, and the screw hole, or the screw, or whatever the hell you want to call it, yeah, it's turning with it. So I'm like, what the hey, man? So I guess I'm going to have to get a bigger screwdriver and fight with it a little more. So I'll be back shortly. Sometimes I hate it when I underestimate myself. Yep, wing nut is off. The screw, as soon as I can, there we go. Well, yeah. And excuse the conversations, like people are working and neighbors being neighborly, and I gobble all over myself. Come on, you. Come on. You almost got it. Come on. Da-da-da-da! So yeah, got the head off, so now I can continue this project. I'm getting dirty, but hey. It's what us Frisbee fan collectors do. We get dirty for the love of our fans. I'm going to start the base first. I mean, see what I can do with it.
You want to put that building together? You want to put that building together?
We will eventually.
We'll help you.
Alright, no problem.
You don't want to sell that patio table?
Probably not.
No?
Yeah. So if we do, it's like, I'll let you know.
Okay. I'm looking for one.
Alright. But yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. All that grease and grime coming off. Gross. But oh yeah, and excuse the conversation earlier. Just a little conversation we had. I mean, it's no big whoop. I mean, we'll probably get it done. I mean, whatever. Sometimes I like having a studio audience to inquire and observe and, you know, just because curiosity. Curiosity can be the best of things. And it can be the worst of things. It was the best of times. Okay, I better not do that. But wow. Somebody duct taped this thing to something. Who knows? But I mean, I just want to actually have it look halfway decent. I mean, I could just either way. I mean, I don't want to leave it as is because I'm not like that. But I'm also not OCD to where it has to be picture perfect showroom shine. I mean, it's nice, but they're going to get used anyway, so whatever. Bottom, don't want to mess up the model number and stuff, so I'll see if I can work to get more of this duct tape residue off, and then I'll work on the motor head. Motorhead, because it's a motor head, and oh god, I can't do that. Yeah. I'll be back after this. Okay. We'll get the motor head done now. Clean rag. I'm gonna try my best not to squirt it in the motor. But if it does, well, let it dry out before plugging it in. Sounds like the dentist. This won't hurt a bit. So yeah. Okay. Well, I'm thinking about it. I may do the cord too. I mean, make it look halfway decent, but for that, I'm gonna have to douse the rag and just wipe the cord with it. Whoa, careful. I mean, I may end up replacing the cord anyway, so. But this is just a preliminary thing. Make it look halfway decent, so if I decide to use it, I can. Or just keep it as a paperweight or something. Or hell, maybe somebody will want to buy it because, oh my god, I saw this on Eskie's channel, I want it. It's like, sure, $50. $50. In cold hard cash. Alright. Then put this back together and we'll see what we got. Okay. I got the head back on. It's alright as is. I moved the wing nut to the right hand side or the left hand side, or depending on how you want to look at it. I'm kind of picky like that. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. I don't really care. So, got one bolt, which I'm going to stick on the top one, because I usually, it's better to just have all the load on the top rather than the bottom. I'll tighten it up real good, and then, well, we'll go from there. Well, like I said, we'll go from there. Got some needle noses, or something of that nature. Normally I'd pause the tape and do all this, but yeah, mental note. Get a small wrench or whatever, because needle nose pliers just don't do the trick much anymore. Once they do, it'll pass. Alright. Put the blade back. You know, part of me should have at least put the blade in the grill and then went from there. Why did I not? Why do I always think about this crap after it's put back together? Why? go. Ah, here we go. Gentle. Gentle. I mean, like I said, I paid a lot of money for this. Yeah, a whole $8. Woo! Okay. Don't know if you can see it, but it's a little screw. I've always hated these, but wish the screwdriver was magnetic. This one's going to take some time, so okay, I got to thread it in, so pray that it will be enough to finish it up. I'm not thinking straight, but I'm a little skeptical because it didn't really turn all that way, and it's tight, so I'm a little questioning myself. So let me see what I do. Okay, while the camera was off, I actually worked on trying to balance the blades a little bit, because last you saw when I plugged it in, it was doing a little boogaloo. So now the question of the hour: how will it run? Will it run better? Let's find out now. A little better. It blows a little air. Whoa! Let me back that up. Not enough to cool a room, but for a desk or cubicle, it'll be alright. So yeah. So, of course the rattling will bother you, and it's going to be like, shut that stupid piece up! Like, So I won't really run it too long because I haven't done a PM on it, but yeah, not bad, not great, but well, it is what it is. Alright, I guess that's going to conclude this video of this 1960s Sears Kenmore 8-inch fan, model 135.80030, made by Knapp-Monarch. To be honest, I really didn't need this thing, but it was just sitting there. And it was really, I mean, I knew it could be restored. And when the guy told me $8, it's like, hell yeah. I mean, I can spend $8. And if it doesn't quite work right, hell, I got that other Kenmore for parts. But since this one works alright, I may just leave it as it is until I get around to getting a new blade or something. I don't know. So I guess that's it for that. Until next time, I'm Eskie. Thanks for watching. And the comment box is open.